Good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors, and I'm going live tonight. And looks like I already got a good following going tonight. How is everybody doing tonight? So let's go ahead and get this going here. And let's see. Oh, sorry guys, just reaching for my bass. Everybody kind of likes the bass. Oh, can't wait, huh? Yeah. I actually got an envelope today. I've been searching for this company now for a few weeks. I used to get them all the time. So I figured, you know what? I found them, and I had them sent me a package. I know it does have a catalog in there. Oh, yeah, I probably did forget my phone. That's okay, I got my tablet. Okay, let's see. The only thing that was in there was the catalog. And it is from Farm Tech. So this company deals with like nurseries, stuff like that. All kinds of farming tech. As you can see, it does have a little bit of pest control stuff in there as well. And same day shipping. It's a company I used to work with when I was working with the city. And like I said, the agriculture, they deal with that. Grow span, nurseries, lawn and garden, lighting, Polar Max, safety. They got greenhouses in here. So if anybody wants to go ahead and get a catalog, they do send out the catalogs. I don't know why you're hearing an echo. But yeah. Like I said, they got little covered Quonset huts, stuff like that. It'd be nice if I did get a little sponsorship from them. Since I do a little bit of homesteading here on the property, I wouldn't mind testing out a couple of products here and there. So Farm Tech, if you're watching, yeah, I can use the help, please. I can help you guys out too. Temporary garages. Like I said, all the fabric. They also have high tunnels as well, for like greenhouses. All kinds of stuff. Let's see. Now here's an example here of a high tunnel. If anybody doesn't know what a high tunnel is, it's basically a Quonset hut style greenhouse. It's got a plastic a cover on there, and you tie it down. It's got a aluminum frame that everything is anchor earth down. Yeah, if you guys want to hop on, you guys can. Go ahead, hop on. They also have solid steel buildings as well. Like I said, they get some pretty massive structures there, as you can see there. And of course, they do like little buildings, little steel frame little buildings. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Molly. Hi, Ajax. Hi, Colin. How you guys doing? I'm sorry, I forgot to do that for people who are just coming in. Like I said, they got all kinds of neat stuff in here. Of course, they got the really good strong stuff that they use for for venues. Uh, like I said, little temporary hangers, that kind of stuff there. Uh, let's see, like I said, for all those who have chickens and basically a hobby farm, this might be a way to help get some stuff. Um, like greenhouses, little huts for when the cows give birth, a place to put them. Little temporary stables. Yeah, how's that going there, Tyler? Getting a lot of rain. Uh, let's see, what else do they have here? Uh, this one here, it's got a lot of covers here. Temporary shade covers. Uh, okay, they got some fencing in here. As you can see, they have some fencing, and not the ones with the foils. Like I said, they do have a little section in here for doing like the agriculture, raising their farm animals. They actually have a pest control section in here too as well. Even though some of this stuff I'm not too keen on using. Did you get anything while you were out there? Yeah, they even have like the nets that you can protect your trees with to keep the birds out, so you can actually harvest your fruits off the trees. They actually have different bait stations and traps. And you got your fly stuff here, and then you got your other traps here. These ones here are actually pretty good. And they also got the bait stations, and you can actually set these traps right here in these boxes, so you can keep them contained. If you guys don't like to see that kind of stuff, they have mosquito traps that you can get. Of course, they have the bait stations that use the warfarin to kill the rats. They have respirators, safety glasses, earplugs, dust mask. Yeah, we got all that last night. It's actually been quite nice. They got rain gear, Tyvek suits. Tyvek suit, which you might be interested in there. Ajax Outdoors for your first squirrel hunt. They actually have lighting in here too as well for large areas and smaller areas. They got all the gloves, so when you're out working the fence line or in the yard, little safety gloves. But I just got this today. They got all kinds of lights, solar lights, the big lights for inside of a big barn. Of course, you got your lamp post. And this is a place where if you're raising a bunch of chickens, you can actually order the egg containers from. They got the LED lighting. Stuff you can just mail in and have it shipped to your home. They have the heat lamps, the real good ones, right here. So you can put your heat lamps in, your 250 watt lamps. Keep your broods nice and warm. Keep you nice and warm if you're inside of a shop. Oh, so he can be closer to me. and year-round, almost year-round hunting for the hogs, coyotes. Isn't that right, Mr. Ajax? Now you got all your chicken stuff here, your transport boxes, um, your boxes for all the hens to lay their eggs in, the little brood boxes. I think they also have stuff in here for bees as well. I have to check their website. I don't know if it'll be on in here. Your chicken feeders, all your tools you need for the fence lines, feeding buckets, both for the horses and for cows, are right here. Those are nice. All your buckets there. You keep your water-free horses or your live wells if you're not going to be out on the water. Keep stuff alive. So I finally found this company and decided to go ahead and call them up and start getting this catalog again. I mean, lots of great stuff in here. They got lots of sprinkler stuff in there, lawn and garden, timers, even these timers here that you walk by and you're gonna be in the area for a certain amount of time, and you can set those timers for lights. Almost anything that's electric, you go ahead, you can just hook it up through those, and you got a timer, and it shuts off automatically. They got all kinds of cool stuff, especially if if you're going to be homesteading. Fans for the greenhouses, the environmental stuff for that. They got the fans, the heaters. There's your fans there for your greenhouse or for your hothouse or for your animal barn. You got your heaters right here that you plug in. Larger fans with misters. More heaters. So I figured I'd just share this with you guys. Oh, and also the high velocity fans. With the Mr. attachments, if you order those with them. So you can set it up for like a backyard. Keep stuff kind of cooled down. Like these high velocity fans here. These things are the deal. A little on the noisy side, but oh man, do they move some air. And there's your misting system right here that you attach to the fan. And that was the last page. So if anybody wants to get a hold of them, get a catalog, just to get started, just to look and see what they have, the phone number is going to be 1-800-327-6835. Okay, and it's going to be at small writing, can't see it. Okay, let's see. Like I said, they have YouTube, they have Twitter, they have Facebook. Let's see, where is their email address? I know it's at Farm Tech. You type that into the search, and it should take you there. Farmtech.com. Should take you right there. I just read it. Yeah, you can shop online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They got a fax line, order line. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and just check this out. For a lot of you folks out there that's doing homesteading, this is actually quite awesome. So I used to get this when I was doing the pest control for a municipality. And with that done, I figured I'd show them up show them a little bit of a notice there that it's a pretty nice company. Every once in a while we would order through them to get something because the contractor who we had didn't carry it. So how's everybody going tonight? Like I said, I will pop the link out again. I sent out a bunch of invites. So I'll send this out again for anybody who wants to come in. We got 6 people watching. Thank you for showing up. Trade snow for hurricanes. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. At least you know you're not going to freeze to death up north. So did everybody have a good day? Oh, now my phone is ringing. Well, answer it. They probably want to renew my car insurance. Oh, wait a minute. It might be Jake from State Farm. Oh, let me update that real quick there. Sorry, guys. I know some of you last night we were talking about air guns. For those who have a very low budget and want to get started, I did bring out a sample, which is actually pretty halfway decent. So I'm going to pull this one up now. I know I'm on live, but I don't think they care right now. I have no idea how far I am from Sharkville, Mississippi. I don't have my phone with me to find out. Driving or as the crow flies? What major city is that next to? A couple of hours from Shreveport. Okay. Without giving any much information, I'm about 20 minutes away from Sam Rayburn Lake. Oh, hey, Colin's still at work.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you're on your way home from work?
Home from work, yeah.
You're not driving, are you?
Literally, yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
There's
Awesome.
proof.
Thank
I'm
you.
not driving. Jenny's
Hi,
driving.
Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
She can't hear you. She can't. He says hi.
I know that. Okay.
I've got my headset in, so we can,
Yeah.
I could hear
Yeah.
better. So how's everything?
Pretty good. I don't. Did you see the catalog I got?
No, I have not. I was not. I didn't see that part. I will.
Oh, okay.
I will. Yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
I will see it later. But as soon as I
Yeah.
get home, I'll set up the computer and watch some back stuff.
Okay.
We got Timmy and Pete in here and Molly, of course.
Hi, Pete. Yep, and we also have
Deer
Taylor
Corner.
and
Deer Corner, whoever that is.
Deer Corner.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I didn't even see that. It just went through so quick.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying hi to him.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I put the whole announcement on my Instagram, so I got like 300 or so followers there. So
Okay.
yeah.
I found out why I didn't get the notifications from Instagram.
Oh, why not?
I had to update my notifications for you on Instagram.
Geez.
So
That's funny, but not funny.
I updated it, so I will get those now.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
that'll help. But still, the YouTube ones are a little slow
Yes,
for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but
yeah.
you can also post them on
Facebook.
Facebook. I'll get them off Facebook too. So
Yeah, like I said, I haven't gotten hardly anything off of Facebook, believe it or not.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
do.
one of those
I have a
things.
few groups I follow on Facebook. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
old. Sue me.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah,
work shirt.
yeah. Well, anyway, since you're here, real quick, this is the one I bought a long time ago.
Right.
Okay, this is the Beeman Kodiak 2. This is also
Okay.
the dual barrel as well. So you have a 177 and 22.
Yeah, that's similar to Ian's.
Yes. Yeah, they've made this one here for a long time. You can get it at a big box store. You can order it from one of the providers online.
That's what I did because they didn't have
Yeah.
it at the local store where I was
And
at.
it comes with the mounts, the scopes. I haven't had any troubles with it, believe it or not. The only troubles
Yeah.
I had with is the hinge screws here got a little
Right.
loose. That's it.
Okay.
And this one actually shoots very, very well, but I use a heavier pellet.
Ian got a lot of pellets from Cliff
Yeah.
because we were having issues finding the 22 caliber pellets in our area.
Oh,
So
really? Wow.
oh man, Ian's got like 1,300 rounds.
Oh, yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
if
So
you can get a hold of the JSBs 22 in was it the 16s? Yeah, that would be probably the ideal. It'll be
I have to look see what he's got so far because
that's
Cliff
like
actually
the
has
sweet
two.
spot.
Oh, sorry for
Yeah.
talking over you. Cliff actually has two more canisters for Ian that he forgot to mail.
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah.
he opened up the box, got some stuff out of it, then he forgot to put them back in.
Yeah. Well, anyways, like I said, you can go to I'm gonna plug Pyramid Air on this one because you can order 3 and you get the 4th one for free. And all your
Say it
shipping,
again.
you can get if you buy 3 tins, you get the 4th one for
Right.
free. Okay.
Oh, buy one get one free. Okay.
No,
I get
buy
it.
3. Buy 3.
Buy three get one free. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then if you get your orders over $175, free shipping.
Oh wow. I don't know if I'm going to be
Yeah.
spending that much money for Ian yet
Yeah.
because he's got plenty of ammo at the moment.
Yeah.
He just needs a place to be where he can practice. But unfortunately, the closest range for him to use that is Russell Wildlife area. That's where I could, do my 22. And
Yeah.
it's just that's a little bit of about an hour drive away.
Yeah.
There's no
But with
local
these here,
shooting range.
you can be with these here you can be in your backyard.
Yeah.
With the air
Well,
rifles. Yeah, that's one of the sweet things. Well, with most municipalities, there are some that don't allow it. Please check your local laws if you're within the
that's like
city
I said.
limits.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got to
please
check with my police station,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Now, you can also get away with it if it's a private range for an air gun. Sometimes
Right.
you can get away with that if you show that you are competent with that.
Well, the only thing we would have an issue with is the fact is directly behind my house, you already know
Yeah.
it's there,
Yes.
and
You
I
just
can't.
yes.
Unfortunately, arrows, bows,
Oh,
probably
hold
can
on.
get away with that.
Hold on.
Go
Hold on.
ahead.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. Wife was bringing me my phone. And
Like I
then,
said, my wife is driving.
yeah. The Texas big bore air rifles, yes, those are very, very sweet. Those are nice, especially when you get into the
I have no
45
clue about any of
LS.
those.
That's gonna be the 45 LS or the LSS. Those are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They are worth the money though that you spend. You only get one shot at a time. You got to open it up. It's a single shot, and you get about 3 shots. But when you're
Okay, that's
hunting,
cool.
that's pretty much what you need for the big stuff. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Like I said, if you look at the cost of an FX M3 at 357, yeah, you're gonna go way over that. You also got the Umerix hammer, which is a 50 cal. That's running around right above $800. But you got to remember, you also have to have an SCBA tank that is certified and up to date, and you also have to have a air compressor, or have a local
Uh,
place that can get it filled.
Question: is there going
Yes,
to be a glossary of all these terms that I have no freaking clue? What you're saying?
your scuba tank, your SCBA tank.
Okay, I never used a scuba tank. I only free dived before I blew my eardrum. So
Oh no, that was me. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah.
yeah,
I mean, there is a place for that too as well, Timmy. It's a tool. It is, if you think of it as a wrench or a socket or a screwdriver in a toolbox, each one has its own specific tool, its own specific niche or place where it can be used.
it's like my bows. Same thing.
Yes.
I got a
Yeah,
specialized bows for depending on which situation I'm in.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I don't use compounds. I use long bows, recurves, takedowns,
yeah, yeah,
but of each, and
yeah.
these both have their time and the place for each.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, if you think about it, like I said, I was showing you here. Um, it's real good for training with a lot of the BBs they have out now. The BB guns that
Right?
are CO2, great for muscle memory. Same thing with the airsoft; it's great for the muscle memory. But
Okay.
when you can walk around with you know 500 rounds, um, yeah, it's kind of a no brainer.
Right.
With an air gun all day.
Yep. When I was growing up, we just had those little canisters of cardboard canisters of BBs
Yeah,
in our
I mean,
daisies way
oh,
back when.
oh yeah, like I said, you can get like what is it 10,000 rounds or 7,000 rounds of BBs for like under $8 in some
Yeah.
locations. Yeah, I can't go through all those in one day
Well,
unless I
you
was
also get
sharing
you
with
get
somebody. Unless I was
yeah.
sharing with somebody. Yeah,
Then you get your choice of either steel or copper. Back in the day, I don't know what the issues are now because I'm not into that anymore.
yeah,
So you're the expert. I'm sorry, you're that
yeah,
way. I'm going to
yeah,
point that way.
yeah. Like I said, yeah, like I said, like TV says, yes, there are some quirks that you need to know about the hammer that you need to be aware of. Like I said, you need to keep all your digits and everything away from the breech area. It doesn't make a full seal, so you want to keep everything away from there. Like I said, it's also known for some certain problems. Every one
such
of them
as
does. Like I said, that's one of them. I was just told you. You just got to be aware. It's just like a revolver. You keep your hands away from that cylinder.
makes sense.
Yeah, and right there, yeah, Pete was saying, do you need a registration for this rifle like you get for a regular firearm? No. You can literally go online, order it, and have it shipped to your house. No FFA involved.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And in a lot of areas, this is how a lot of the people who cannot have a firearm can still hunt with these because
Um,
because that was revoked.
Also, some of these can be used with arrows, if I recall correctly. Correct?
Yes, yes, you can use the air arrows and the air bolts is what we're calling them. If they're going in the inside the barrel, it's a bolt. If it goes over the barrel, it's an arrow.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure of the terminology, but I knew what it could be
Yes,
used as
yes,
such.
yeah. Because if it's inside the barrel, it's a lot larger in diameter.
Well,
Yes, we do have the air shotties as well. They're not going to be as good as a regular one, but it will do really good up close. You don't get as many pellets with it. You do have to be a little bit more accurate. You have to lead a little bit further because it takes a little bit of time to get from point A to point B, so you have to lead a little bit more.
Sort of like Lewis and Clark situation.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
like I
not
said,
sure if
you get these little capsules that you can put in there. I know Seneca makes one, a little double barrel. I know you can use the little shot shells out of the hammer, out of the Zeus. Almost basically 45 caliber and higher, but it's really designed for a smooth bore, not a rifled bore. If you shoot out of rifled bores, you're gonna get that spin like the snake shot from a 22 LR. You'll get that ring about that big around if you're shooting at the ground for a snake shot. So you'll start to spin and it'll flare out the shot.
Okay.
So yeah, so like I said, it's not going to be effective further out if you're using a rifled barrel.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
keep
like I
up
said,
with chat.
yeah, there it is right there. Timmy said it. Keep your hand away from the breech.
Okay. Now, do you know anything about black powder by any chance?
Actually, I do, and I do have those too. It's basically it's a slower burning black powder. Black powder is a lot slower than modern day, and it's basically the same as shooting a pellet rifle. Believe it or not, they almost have the same energy now.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
looking at getting one for either a 45, most likely, or a 50
yeah,
for the rendezvous that I work at and have fun at. And
yeah.
also, there's a muzzleloader season here in Iowa as well.
Oh, there's muzzleloader cedar everywhere. I suggest um, let's see, how could I would probably put muzzleloaders are, you need a little bit more training in them. If you find somebody, don't try and do it on your own. Okay, find somebody, talk to somebody that probably knows a little bit more about it than I do. I just got started in it just a few years ago. I can do my pistols, I can do the rifles. I've gotten confident where I am comfortable with them and not doing an oops.
Right.
Okay, it's very easy to make an oops. Make sure your powder is correct. Make sure you got the correct powder. You got to always check that. Make sure you got your wads, your projectile.
Right.
Yeah.
And as the saying goes, keep your powder dry. But
Yes, you do. Yeah, no moisture whatsoever. You gotta keep it dry. Like I said, it's real hard to do here in the South. Like I
humidity
said,
alone would probably kill it.
oh yeah, it doesn't take long to kill it at all. I mean, you have to keep it airtight.
Now, I know there's a difference between there's the cap one and there's the actual flintlocks, but I don't want to
Yeah,
go that route.
yeah,
Just I'll be happy with this cap.
yeah. Well,
One.
with the left-handers, it's kind of hard to find a left-handed um, flintlock because they're almost always on the right. So it's right here in front of you,
I
right
know.
here instead of over here. So yeah, you need to get a lefty if you can. Um,
I have
the
to because I have no choice.
Yeah. Now the one I have is a center. It actually has a cap inside the barrel, behind in the breech area. It's inline. Um, what do you call it?
Okay,
It's
I've heard of
the
those. But I've never
yeah,
seen
it's the
one.
inline. Yeah. I've showed you mine in the past.
Right.
Yes, that's probably the only one you saw, but it's really nice because that one there I can load 150 grains of powder for a 200 grain um, projectile. I'm trying not to say the B word, but yeah, the projectile. And like I said, it'll move almost sonic, but like it'll be more subsonic, around about 800-900 feet per second.
Right.
Yeah. And then again, after 3 rounds, you need to clean the barrel thoroughly, and so you can keep going. So you got to constantly do that with the black powder because it doesn't burn at all. There's always a lot of
Right.
residue left over. You got to clean it when you're done. And all you need is a little bit of light dish soap, like Dawn soap, Just quick wash it in hot water, lay it out to dry. Stick it in the fan,
Oh,
in front of a fan, let it dry. Once it's all dry, you put it all back together. You put it away.
I will be right back. I have to
Alrighty,
head to in the house because we just got home.
alrighty.
So I'll be right back. I'm not sure how do I pause this thing. Can there we go.
Yeah, like I said, I do have a crossbow too. I don't use it a whole lot, but like I said, if you just try and get proficient with all kinds of hunting and trapping, and it's just a skill that you can learn. It's not hard. Yeah, deer corner. I do like it as well. I just don't like that flash in front of me. Now I just got a little inexpensive, little cheapy little crossbow, and it actually it does pretty well. I just need something functional, not super fast, but it does the job. Yeah. So with that one there, and then when you guys get more, used to having the brake barrels, and you guys want to go into the PCPs. I do like the PCPs as well. Let's see, when Colin gets back, I'll pull that one out. Uh, like I said, it's just when you're first learning and first get an air rifle, it's going to be a little bit different than using a firearm. Um, you're going to have nowhere near the power as a firearm. There's just no way where that's going to happen when you have a bullet. Or excuse me, when you have the projectile firing inside the casing, you're getting anywhere from 40 to 60,000 psi, and yeah, air's not going to do that with air alone. The reason why I also like the air guns is I don't have to wear the hearing protection with all the small bores. They're just quiet. You know, you can get pellets anywhere. There's so many different kinds of pellets, and like I said, when you do get an air rifle, buy all kinds of different types and weights of pellets, guys. Each barrel will choose one of its own. Okay, and and like I said, when you first get it, you got to clean the barrel. Make sure you get all kind of cleaned up. Get all the shipping gunk off of it. Um, and it'll just last you a lot longer. And like I said, do not use any kind of petroleum products. Okay, when you compress air inside of a container and you have a petroleum product in it, you're going to get detonation. That's how diesels work. Alrighty. So, uh, let's see what else is there before he gets back here. Yeah, let's see. Like I said, I have not used the Excalibur yet. I've heard about it. But if I'm going to be doing, I don't know if I'll get into the crossbows because of the air bolts and the arrow guns. Those are more appealing to me because I know exactly where it's going to go. Um, and I know those nice crossbows are going to be like super expensive. Nine crossbows, 6 compound bows. Oh yes, same thing. When they made that Avenger, they made it. What's nice is they made it a very nice range of what you can tune for. what I would love to do with the Avengers, I'd probably like to get the 22 and put a 177 on there and set it up for sub 12 foot panel, or get the 25, have it barrel down to 22, and just crank it down and just try and get sub 12 foot pounds just so I can get the shot count out of it. That's for like inside of barns, inside of real tight areas where you're trying to get rid of like rats, pigeons, squirrels. No, 25 meter, 30 meter, you know, with your buddies out in the backyard. Yeah. Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, I'm not going to fork out that much for that. I don't have the money to do that. And I was kind of interested in this steam bow, but I think it was just a fad. I mean, the concept is there. It's kind of awesome, interesting. That you can fold it up. You know, you said shooting arrows. Like I said, you got the what is it? You got the Umarex has two of them out now. FX has one out now. Well, the FX has always had one out. They've always had a couple of them out. But FX has that little pistol one. Looked like that one would be fun. Was it the Ranchero or something like that? There's so much of it going on all on at one time. It's kind of hard to keep up with it all. Let's see. Well, he's setting that up there. That would be funny. Just be careful. You're gonna paint it up like an old World War II Harley. You're gonna put the rifle sheath on it and put green with the big old giant white star and circle. Oh, and get the legends on there of the Tommy gun to sit in front of it, right on the handlebars. That would be awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, those are the remakes of those old Fat Cats from Honda. Back in the was it the mid '80s? I remember when they did that. They got the big old giant wide tires on them. I was gonna say Jeff on the side of the saddlebags. Or is it now Jeff? That's it. Ajax, I hope you do that video, and I hope it does well. Yeah, like I said, when you guys get comfortable, with going from the brake barrels, they got the CO2 single shots. Those are great for training, getting used to it. At first, the ins and outs, getting it figured out, figuring out your and when you guys are ordering, order a what is it? The the patchworm. Order a patchworm. Get several different tins of different kinds of pellets and weights. You get your air rifle, and make sure you get a chronograph. You're gonna need a chronograph. That will help you diagnose problems later on if you have any issues. And most of the time, believe it or not, it's clean the barrel. Believe it or not. Just pull a couple of patches through and it'll change big time. That's one of the nice things also why I love using air is you don't have to clean every time you go out. That's one of the biggest benefits to me ever. If there's a little bit of moisture on there, dry it off, stick it on the shelf, put it away in its box, put it in its bag, put it where it needs to be safe. Put it in the safe. Oh, awesome. that would be cool. A little sidecar for his dog. Yeah, there you go. That would probably get him a lot of views. That would be his intro. Driving up to the camera, hopping off, and telling what the video is about today. Let's see. He must be eating something. But yeah, like I said, let me go ahead and grab this other one here behind me. So it's another awesome little starter. It's also very budget friendly.
And we're back. Hi, folks.
All right, there you are. And he is back. Alrighty. Believe it or not, this one is extremely budget friendly.
Okay. What is it?
This one here is the QB78 Deluxe. It's a single shot, 2 CO2 cartridges or 1, depending on how long you're going to be out for the day. But yeah, this one is extremely budget friendly. Under last time I saw it, it was just under $120 in 22, and I think it was 99 for 177. But it's nice wood. It's just this one was before the Chinese knockoff. This was I shouldn't say that industry brand is the Chinese version, their first one. But I happened to get a really good choice on the barrel on this one. It just happened to be good. So there is like a little barrel lottery with these. Of course, I did put this big old giant monster on here. This is one of my squirrel getters if I'm up and close, and I can go out to 50 yards. The patchworm. Yeah, I use masonry line, but I'm thinking about just ordering it so I don't have to use up my masonry line and it doesn't cut into my hand. But yeah, this one here, this is the Panay. This is one of the older ones, and it's got the illumination. It's got the AO focus on here, up, down, left, right. It's 4:16. It's quite awesome, the little scope. And this one was under $100 for the scope.
I could show you Ian if you're interested in
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah. Bipod was on Amazon, $13.
Wow.
This one I did take down and rebuild, and I tuned it for about 70 degrees. The CO2, it is temperature sensitive, but like I said, this is a great little starter. You undo the cap, you put one cylinder neck in first. Next cylinder, you put it in neck out. There's a piercing little probe on the end of this here, and when you crank it down, you open up, and you actually have to dry fire it for it to pierce the other capsule. Give it a few seconds, and it's all charged up.
Is there an indicator of the your
The pressure on this one? No, there's no pressure gauge on this. It's just simple.
to let you know how much you have left.
No, you'll actually hear it.
Okay.
You'll hear it with each shot. You'll see it start to drop in the shots. This one here, I get about 44.
Is it still
shots.
okay? Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
So when you put two cylinders in, it really sent them out, right? Because the pressure is high.
No, nope.
Or
It
is
all
the same
pressurizes the same. It always CO2 is self-regulating due to temperature. Yes. Yeah. So usually when it's around about 90 degrees, it'll be close to about 800 psi, maybe a little bit higher. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it doesn't get any higher than that. If it gets any higher than that, it'll vapor lock and it won't work. So you don't leave it out in the sun unless it's a very, very cold day and you want to get that temperature. Well, I'm hoping this winter I can get it out in the wintertime and put some of those little hot hands on here to warm it up and see how much of a difference I actually get.
Well, what's it? Give me a second. Zippo hand warmers.
Yeah. Actually, no. I actually like the wooden stock on this one. I have a problem with the plastic stock. My hand doesn't fit the grip because I have it in 177. I have we call it the synthetic stock, and my hand doesn't fit it. I mean, it barely fits it, but after a while, it's a little uncomfortable. I actually got that one for the wife, so if she wanted to get out there and shoot with me, she can. And I got that one in 177, and actually, I bought the rebuild kit for that one for when it needs it. And when you get the Deluxe, you get a little bit bigger bolt, and you also get the gold trigger too, and the gold bolt handle.
Okay.
But yeah.
Bear with me. It's still mixed.
Yeah. What's weird about this one here? I can't get any more out of it. I've got as much as I can out of it. So I'm only getting at about 70, 75 degrees. I'm only getting 14 and a half foot-pounds out of it. Like I said, being CO2, I can't get any more out of it because I just can't get to the higher pressures like you can with the pre-charged pneumatic.
Okay. These are the points that Ian's got is got. Give me a second. Remember what this one is.
All right. Good night, Ajax. Yeah.
He's got some of these. He's got.
Yeah.
This is not even part of what he's got. Not all of them.
Yeah.
And he's got these. Jason.
Yeah. Oh, I got the wrong lid on here. Ha! How about that? I thought that was a little bit off.
That's interesting. He's got a spare barrel in the same where he keeps his ammo.
Yes. Yeah, keep that wrapped up so it doesn't scratch up the rest of the rifle too. Like a big sock. Yeah.
Okay, now comes the. His rifle case is a lot better than mine.
Yeah.
Okay, here's his, Jason.
Hold on. Let's see. Do you put the disposable hot warmers on the CO2 holder to warm up CO2s? No, I was thinking about just putting it on either side of the barrel and the yeah, yeah. That looks like the older version of or the other version of what I have.
It's a
Is that the Sportsman?
it's a 1022. I'm not sure if it's a Sportsman or not. I'm not, skilled in these things.
Yeah, because mine's from Beeman.
It just says 1022 on it.
Yeah, okay. So it's from the same Beeman that makes mine. There's actually
Right.
two sides to Beeman. Beeman is like the you go to Walmart, you get those. They also have that stuff on like Pyramid Air. You have it on the other websites like Airgun Depot. Then there's the other side of Beeman's that has the real nice stuff like the Sheridans, stuff like that. The underlever barrels, brake barrels. That's the
These
lever
are
that you pull underneath and then you fold back up.
Ian did lose a little loop that lap over the
Thank
top
you.
here.
Yeah,
Cold, but it with it the way it shoots.
yeah,
He got caught on a branch when he was shooting at the rabbit.
yeah.
It
Well,
happens.
anyways, if you can get these ones here. These are
Okay.
the exact Jumbo Express Diablos from
What's the weight on
JSP.
those?
These are 14.9 14. These ones are the 14.35s, and if you can get
About
the
the same weight as
16
you,
grains,
right?
yeah, get the
Okay.
the 16s and get the 18s.
These are the
Yeah,
17 grain knees.
yeah, those look like 177. But if you can
Uh,
get a little bit heavier pellets,
these are 22s.
oh, okay.
These are all 22s. So he's got enough rounds to last a while.
Oh yeah, but you'll actually see and hear the difference when you're hitting the targets if you get a heavier pellet.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he mainly shoots the bears because they're here,
Yeah,
but they're hollow points. So
yeah, yeah.
he likes
And the other one is get the Hades.
I'm not
Again, those are
familiar
going
with
to be
those.
yeah. That's from JSB. That's going to be about the 16 grain right there, and they're not going to go as far as like the domed pellets, but they're designed to mushroom, kind of say, because they'll dump a little more energy into whatever you're hitting. And I will vouch for it; they work both in the CO2 and my HPA, and also in the brake barrel.
Oh, okay, are you resting your gun on glass?
No,
Behind you to the right.
yeah,
He was asking about your gun case.
on the glasses. No, my glasses are right here.
No, glass behind you. Other side in that cabinet.
Oh yeah, no, this one over
He was
here.
wondering. Yeah.
No, that's my fishing rods.
It's kind of hard to tell.
No,
It looks like a rifle or a
no, no,
shotgun or
it's
something.
no. That's actually a tube for the the bamboo fly rod.
Okay.
No, no, they're not resting on the glass.
Oh, actually, the
And
Dolly was happy with that.
yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it in the video, but yeah. And this is the big one here. Oh, and the heavy one. This is the carnivore. This is from Hatsan,
Adjustable stock.
and uh-huh. This is the one they use
That
for
scope
night.
is worth more than most of my bows.
uh, and of course, I do have the IR light on the end, and it also has a built-in moderator. I'm surprised this one is actually quiet. This one does not hurt my ears when I shoot it. And yes, I can get a um, a
Surprise.
a suppressor for this to make it a little bit more quieter. I just have to get the adapter, and if I do that, I'll probably have to go through Dunny FL because I know he makes them. And like I said, it's just a bolt action, and that's its revolver for it. It's cylinders. It's magazine as we call it. Yeah,
Right.
6 shots, and this one here is unregulated. The sweet spot is I would probably say right around about oh probably about 195 bar to about 130 bar.
Okay.
It's pressure,
Okay.
atmospheres.
Barometric pressure. Okay.
Yeah, atmospheres. Basically, it's
Okay.
like 14.3 psi per 1 bar. So no, I will not. I will not show how you put it in here because that would not be cool on here. But yeah,
That's why I like Deluxe.
yeah. Well, like I said, I'm now. If I wasn't live and I was doing that when I wasn't live, yeah, I would probably put one in there, and I would use it. But you get a tin of the 250 pellets with that one for about the same price as 500 of the 177 and 22s.
Okay.
Or
Where's
I
good
think
location
I
to pick
think
up the ones you showed me?
Pyramid Air
For me?
is one
Okay.
of them. Air Gun Depot.
Okay. I know. I don't know about
Um,
Erica and D. I do know about the
they're
Pyramid Air
they're
though.
yeah they're out of Utah. Then you also have Utah Air Guns, which is right down the street from them.
I wouldn't
Almost,
know. Never been.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, another shops is gonna be like AOA Air Guns of Arizona. Uh, I've 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 helped them in the past. They've helped me big time. I would love to
Remember,
get
I
back
had
out there
lived in
for the
Arizona
EBR.
since I was 18.
Say again, you were
So
breaking up.
I have not lived in Arizona since I was 18.
Yeah, they're out of Gilbert, Arizona. Like I said, one of the nice shops that's coming shop is probably going to be SPA, which is Southern Precision Air Weapons. They're going to be out of Florida. Then, of
Are
course, you
you
got
going
the
to
Mrs.
associate with them?
Pardon?
Are you going to associate with them? Like maybe be a sponsor?
Oh, I would love to, but I don't know if I'm going to be a good enough shot to go to the competitions. I'm not that great of a shot for all that. I might do it for uh, the um, the field target. I might do that, but I love shooting. The CO2s are actually my favorite. If they actually had a a like a 50 meter or a 40 meter for CO2 category, I would love to do that.
It's like me and Barebow. I understand completely.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. To me, that one is. Like I said, they have their brake barrels. They, even if it was 25 meters, because that's what I have that set at is 25 meters, and it is sweet on.
That's cool.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I've had no troubles with this scope, even though it's a budget scope off of Amazon. It is
I
still nice. It's good. It's clear. It's not going to be clear like if you had like an element or a hawk or um, what are some of the other ones out there? Like a was it Black Hound? It's not going to be um, as clear as those, but for a $80 scope for a budget scope off of Amazon, it's doing exactly what I needed to do.
okay.
It's a great to get
No,
started.
I've only bought one scope in my entire life, and that's when right after I got my rifle. And you're probably gonna laugh at me. It's a Tasco,
Um, the small one or the little bit larger ones?
the small one, because it was on. I
Yeah.
found it at a flea market.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The little $20 ones.
Yeah,
Um,
actually, no, I paid 5, and the
yeah.
fact
I
is,
mean, you
it
can go to
was new
Walmart and
in
get
the
them for like
box.
20, 25. Yeah.
It was new in the
They're
box,
yeah,
so I'm not going to
yeah,
complain. But the thing is, due to something about my stigmatism, I have trouble
yeah,
looking through.
yeah. Um, like I said, to me, I find it a little too small, and you gotta get too close for the eye relief. But
Yeah, that's the
essentially,
way I've
it
always
does
done.
it
Go
works
ahead.
as long as you don't drop it.
No,
As long
the
as you
only
don't,
issue I've always shot open sights. It's just what
yeah,
I'm comfortable with doing, and I
yeah,
put a spot in the scope. It just throws everything off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you
Like I said,
mean?
there there's nothing wrong with a Tascoscope if you're beginning. And then you get that little bit nicer scope, and then you'll actually appreciate the nicer one a lot more.
Well, Ian's got a Beeman that came with it.
Yes, yes. Actually, I still have mine on mine, and I've had no issues with it.
He he, uh, he likes it with the exception of trying to track something.
Yeah, it
That's his
does have
issue
a
with.
it has a small field of view. Yes, that's something you're gonna have to live with most scopes until you start paying for the higher grade ones. Well, you'll actually get a wider view.
Right.
Yeah.
Me, like I said, I'm more of a instinctive type shooter, even with my rifle.
Hmm.
So I'd end up not needing it as much. I
Yeah.
just
Oh,
track
yeah.
it the way I do with my bow. So I just got to aim a little closer to the point.
Yeah. Actually, I think I have two of them that I don't have scopes on. They're open sights,
Yeah,
and one of
I
them is
have three.
believe it or not,
Go ahead.
yeah, believe it or not, well, yeah, one of them's a pumper, so it's a multi-pump single shot. Actually, I kind of like that one. It's really nice style. Looks like an old Henry or one of the older Marlins, but it's just a multi-pump. It's actually easier to pump than the daisies, and that's that. Was it that Barra 1866? I think that's what it is.
Ian's got
It's
Crossman.
from Barra, and it's actually nice. It's easier to pump than the old daisies.
So about 10 times in your punch. That's it.
Yeah, you don't even have to pump them that high. You can pump them. The 177 you pump 8 times. Yeah, you're getting up to the 800 FPS in
Yeah,
177, which is plenty.
right.
You know, that
You
that
just
that, that pellet's cooking.
well, I mean, with the little Crossman pistol I told you about that
Yeah,
he has. Yeah, I mean the thing I keep on calling it the 007 pistol because it looks
yeah,
like long. Sorry, I
yeah,
can't get the screen
yeah.
that long.
The American classic. Yeah, it's the American classic.
I got it for free,
Hmm.
and someone gave it to me, and that's but you get it up to pump number 5 or 6, then it gets a little bit tricky because there's
It
no
gets yeah, it gets
yeah,
hard. You don't want to catch
and
your webbing of your fingers in it.
oh, done it. Too late. It happens.
You're like, oh
Um,
yeah,
and you can, but I mean, the thing is, it pushes them out there pretty decent, but the range isn't the best. but
No. It's meant for short range. It's
it's a critter getter.
that's pushing it.
No, for here, I mean, just enough to get them out of our yard.
Oh yeah, if you shoot like an old Pi 10 or little something that makes sound.
Like your frying pan?
Yeah, the one that's got a crack in it. Yes.
I'm sorry to hear about your frying pan cracking.
Yeah. Well, I tried to heat it all up and everything else, and it just didn't survive and wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to stay on very long because I have to get
Yeah.
up early again. I am
That's fine.
tired. But I was, I got here. I told you I'd make it if I could.
Yeah.
And I participated as much as I could because I mean, my area of expertise is not this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
Molly and
Yeah,
you guys
like I said.
have fun with it. Oh, sorry. This side.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy over here.
Yep. Like I said, I worked outside for many years, and once I got into the back into the the air gun, the hunting part, and with the pest control, and I started picking out some air guns. I go outside more.
That's cool. That I didn't know, Timmy. That Tasco, Bushnell, and Simmons are all made from the same company.
Yeah, I do have the Bushnell 3600 on my FX, and it makes my FX look very small.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, it makes
I
it
mean,
look small.
half the time when you start spouting terms with the air rifles and stuff,
Oh yeah. Well, it's the manufacturer. Yeah.
Now we go start talking those. I could probably do the same to you, but
Oh yeah, same thing.
yeah. But I'm going to leave you guys to have fun. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me
Yeah.
up. I really appreciate it. Jenny's right here. You can say goodbye to her.
Good night, Jenny.
I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, if you can make it.
Yep. Oh yeah, I will definitely try. Like I said,
your
I just need somebody else to. From what I understand, I think it might be the Tuesday, Wednesday off.
Okay. So
Yeah,
maybe
which
get somebody
is
else
fine.
up here.
Yeah.
You need a co-host.
Yeah, come on up, anybody.
I mean, Tyler would be really good. Timmy looks like he'd be pretty decent. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what's in here, but you never know.
Oh yeah.
So I'll talk to you later, brother.
Alrighty. Talk to you later.
Yeah,
Be
bye,
safe
everybody.
out there.
I will do my best I can.
Yeah, there you go. Timmy, did you want to come up? You could probably share some stuff that I don't even know about. Sorry, guys, I froze for a moment. Yeah, come on up, Timmy. Yeah, believe it or not, mine likes the believe it or not, the H&N Hunter Extremes. You know, with these big digits, it's still kind of hard to put the pellet in that in the breech in there and close it up. But I do like the auto safety on it. You know, just because you gotta chamber it first and pump it up. What I've learned is to action it, then I pump it up, and then I'll put the pellet in. Yeah, like I said, it's a fun sport to get into. The sport is a lot of people. I mean, I'll probably say maybe 99.9% of the airgun family, as we call it, will help you out if you have troubles. Somebody will be there to help you out. Did he? I don't see him there. Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you guys can get out there, it's kind of fun. You can start small. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there that you can get for under $100 to get started. One of the best ones to really get started is the Beeman P7, the P17. It's a single stroke pneumatic. It is accurate as all get out. You can adjust it for windage and elevation. It's really a sweet deal. Um, I know before the big buy for everybody to buy the stuff, it was $32. You get $32. You get a soft case. You get several tins of pellets, all for under $100. You could probably get the the silhouettes included with that under $100. And all you need is a cardboard box and a fill it full of mulch. You can the rubber mulch. You can do what I did in one of my videos is I put a little box about this thick, just wide enough for the other box to fit in on one side. I filled it full of old jeans I couldn't wear anymore because they were all tore up. And then I'd tape that closed, and then inside of a larger box, and the larger box would actually capture the BBs and the pellets. It was all contained inside the box. So nothing bouncing off over here, bouncing off over there. It was all in the cardboard box. Keep that mess contained. And no, you can't reshoot your BBs, especially if they hit something hard. You'll destroy your barrel. Oh, and that's the other thing. If you have a rifled barrel, do not put your BBs down that barrel. It will ruin the barrel over time, and it won't be as accurate. So if you got a rifled barrel, just use the pellets. And they do make lead BBs. I haven't tried those out yet. Timmy, have you tried those yet? The lead BBs? I haven't tried the Dust Devils yet either. I've only tried the copper-coated, regular steel, and the blued BBs from Umarex. I like the blued ones from Umarex. Those are nice. Yeah, like I said, it's a fun little sport. Like I said, I mean, it can get expensive because you always want to do something. Oh, that's something new. I got to have it. You don't have to do that. Yeah. It would be nice if that was a little bit bigger. I would like to try that new one they have out now that Barra has. That the battery powered one. Yeah, they're taking it up to a whole new level there. Like I said, one of the things is you can use these inexpensive air pistols, air rifles. You can set up like I said, I have a frying pan sitting up out there in the garden. Old cast iron frying pan. It's got a crack in it. I can't use it no more. So I hung it up off of one of the posts out there. And when the squirrels get in there, or the rabbits, something I don't want in there, I just shoot the frying pan. It makes a lot of noise and it scares them out. So you don't have to hurt the animals. You just need to find a way to scare them off. I haven't done any of those yet. Oh, Timmy, the only way I would change out that stock on that QB if it was a soft touch. like the ones from FX, then I might consider swapping that out. I like their stocks. The soft touches. Let's see. Hold on, I got several messages here. Hold on. Okay, let me check that. I need to check something here real quick. I wasn't sure, but I saw a flash outside the windows, so I'm checking the weather. Yeah, it's not too far away. It's not as bad as it was the other night. Yeah, I mean that's pushing the power on it right there. I mean, you got to be kind of close. Yeah, like I said, I'll use mine to dispatch rats and in the traps and stuff like that. It's absolutely perfect for that when I get the rats in the traps, and it doesn't quite kill them. When you got to finish them, I just take them outside, set them down on the ground, and you just John Wick them. It's something that you can have just sitting right there. You just open it up, put the pellet in, close it. It's ready. Like I said, I mean, you really can't go wrong with that P17. You really can't. Yeah, you still gotta notch out that the back of it, just so that little pellet pin can fit in there. I decided to just leave mine alone. I just use the round nose in it. Believe it or not, I just use I actually use the premieres in that one, and it does fine. Oh yeah, I really want to try those just to see how well they do out of that P17. Just having that little BB fly through the air, I just don't know how accurate it would be. But I thought about getting it for my Crossman 1911 because that one shoots pellets, and I thought about putting the lead BBs in that and trying to see how well that feeds through. Like I say, guys, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to show them all tonight. But if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment. For all those who are watching tonight, it's kind of fun. It's not fun when you're by yourself. But if you have buddies come over, you can have a little bit of a competition. You can set up a little tiny little range, and you don't need a whole lot. You got the little silhouettes of a chicken, a hog, a turkey, and a ram. Not recommended with the BBs, but with the lead pellets, oh yeah, they work awesome. And yes, the P17 will knock the ram over if you hit it at the top of it at 10 yards? Or, excuse me, not 10 yards, the 10 meters. It's just enough to knock it over. And if you like to tinker with stuff, start with the cheap stuff, then work your way up. There's so much fun to tinker with. If you love the science and math on how air works, distance traveled, how fast, and the path traveled on how to get to your end results, it's quite awesome. Truck bedliner, I have not thought about that one yet. So I do know that that Beeman will push 18 foot-pounds of energy in 177. I had one of those little folding traps that has that sheet of steel in it. It dented the crap out of it, even through the Kevlar curtain. And I also had a cardboard target on there, and it was still denting it. So, like I said, these things are not toys, folks. They're tools. Even though some people might call them toys when you go to the tournament, but still, no, it's a tool. If you guys get a chance, there's a couple of YouTubes that you can go and watch. Look up the Rocky Mountain Air Gun Challenge. That's one they have every year. They have the Pyramid Air Cup. They have the Extreme Bench Rest in Arizona. And I believe there's one coming to North Florida. It's not set in stone yet. I've heard of rumors of that happening. He's just trying to acquire the land so he can have a range. Yeah, exactly. What's in that phrase? Headshot. You have to be. It is accurate enough to do it. It is. It's a very stout little 177 little pew pew, and it does absolutely wonderful. Like I said, you can actually. I don't have any here in front of me, but you know, you got a little. One of those little silhouettes of the chicken is 1 inch by 1 inch, and if you can hit that constantly at 10 meters, okay, which is about 33, actually about 34 feet, you're doing absolutely wonderful. I don't hit it all the time. I get about 1 out of every 3 shots, and that's just open sights. But yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. Like I said, you put cans out at 35 feet. Yeah, you're going to hit that aluminum can every time. Yeah, those little buggers will tear up a yard faster than anything else too. It's just better squirrels and woodchucks. Jeez. Yeah, like I said, they do the job for pest control and run the yard. Absolutely wonderful. You do have to be there to do the job, but you know exactly what you're removing. A lot of these pugs will, they'll throw the poison out, out of sight, out of mind, never think about it, but they don't know the repercussions of putting that stuff out when they don't read the labels. Because if anything happens bad, you're the one who put that stuff out. You are the one who is liable for it. This is true. This is true. There's several I still want to get, but right now I'm spending my money on the house. So once the house is done, paid off, and all put together, and the yard's all really nice, yeah, I might just buy myself one. I would love to get my hands on that wild cat. yeah, guys. And like I said, if you were a tinkerer and you're tinkering with these, you can actually tune it in a way so it's kind of hard to explain because there's so much going on at one time. Um, you can actually use more air or use less air to get different results for point of impact to actually shrink your grouping just to make sure that you are hitting exactly what you need to hit. And folks, always remember, watch your background and always practice, safety when you guys are doing this at all times. Like I said, I'm repeating this again, they're not toys. It is a tool. So always make sure there's something there to stop the projectile in case you miss and pass throughs. All right. Like I said, I do want everybody to be safe out there, and just always remember what goes up must come down. It's the same thing with arrows too. Always watch what's behind your target. Don't get excited in the moment and shoot it. Take your time. There's always more later on. Unless it's like the last 5 minutes of the season. But I'd rather err on safety and not getting one. What's this? Okay. Sorry, I was getting a whole bunch more messages. I think it's the Bada Bing is out now through. You can get it over at Pyramid Air and Airgun Depot. You can actually set it up with your phone, and you guys can have video chats and have a contest between like 2 or more people, where you shoot these it'd be little targets inside of a little case to help keep it kind of safe, and where you're interacting with other folks from around the world, which is really cool. That's all I know about it. I like to get more information on it. I would love to try it out because that would be fun. It's not for the high power stuff, it's for the lower powered stuff. There's so much stuff that you can do. Like I said, these things are like so crazy accurate, it's ridiculous. I mean, you got some guys shooting aspirin off of a balloon, 25, 30, 40 yards, and or further, splitting cards. There's all kinds of stuff out there, and it's also a good way to get outside. And with that, guys, I am actually starting to get a little bit run down. So I've had a very long, very busy day. I didn't get a chance to slow down at work. So with that, I am going to say goodnight to everybody out there in YouTube land. So always remember, just to get outside, get to grow it, harvest it, cook it, clean it, eat it, and you get to share it at the potluck. All right, guys. So as that, please stay safe out there and be excellent to each other. Oops, I can't say that. That's a phrase line. That's a copyright. Oops. All right, good night, everybody.